Kia ora, as we head through this week, watching two systems that come towards us from either side of the country. You can see though, but between them, there's still some pretty decent clear skies to start a day for places like Canterbury. So a bit of a cool start first thing on Tuesday. In fact, the day though is looking fine and dry. Some nice spells of sunshine for many spots. To the north though, this area of low pressure keeps more cloud in towards Hawke's Bay and Gisborne. And the south, this area of wet weather moves up through Fiordland, parts of Westland, and also in towards Southland and Otago by the end of the day. And it's that wet weather down south which is enough to bring some severe weather watches for parts of Fiordland and also the ranges of Westland, south about Harry Harry, as we head through the daytime on Tuesday. And also for those areas in Westland from Tuesday afternoon through towards the early hours of Wednesday morning. But for the North Island, things generally are looking pretty dry for most of us. There are a few showers up across those far eastern coasts of Northland and in towards parts of Tairafiti, with this low pressure system pushing that cloud in towards Hawke's Bay and Gisborne. But I think we are going to find elsewhere there's plenty of fine weather, places like Auckland, Hamilton, Taranaki looking pretty good. By the end of the day, we might find a little bit more cloud, starts to push it back in towards, say, the Kapiti Coast, up in towards Manawatu, perhaps thick enough to bring an odd shower, but very much a light affair, and for most of us is a dry looking day with just cloudy conditions around this eastern side and just an odd shower just lingering around the likes of, say, East Cape as we head through the daytime. In terms of temperatures, if you head up towards the Bear, plenty. You'd like to find the best temperatures on the north side. Highs here of around about 20 degrees Celsius. Elsewhere, 19 seem to be pretty much the order of the day for places like Auckland and down towards Hamilton. As we head down towards the South Island, if you're anywhere from, say, Marlborough down to about, say, the far northern parts of Otago, you should find it's a fine, dry and sunny day. A cool start once again, but plenty of sunshine. Down that western coast, you can see we've got more cloud, a few showers making their way as far north as, say, Westport, but most of the activity much further south, with that heavy rainfall through parts of Fiordland and also up in towards the ranges of Westland, those southern ranges anyway, once we head in towards the afternoon. You'll notice that some of that wet weather does make its way across in towards the east as well, so for places like Southland, a bit of a cloudy start with some spells of rain, and that wet weather making its way towards Dunedin and those far northern parts of Otago by the end of the evening. But further north, generally things looking dry, just a touch more cloud back in towards places like Timaru by the end of the day. But despite that cloud, we'll still find temperatures here reaching highs of around about 21 degrees Celsius. 21 though in Christchurch, looking like a pretty decent day for you, staying dry and fine throughout the daytime. As we head in towards the next few days, we'll find that wet weather continues on its northward journey, pushing up towards the likes of, say, Taranaki and Wellington by the end of the morning on Wednesday before moving northwards. Behind it, cooler, colder southwesterly winds will bring that cooler air back across the south, and you can see the snowfall back about the tops of the Southern Alps. And so I think it is going to be a bit of a chilly feel as we head towards the end of the week. That wet weather lingering around the central parts as we head through the nighttime of Wednesday into Thursday. Some heavier rainfall not out of the question from, say, the Marlborough Sounds at Kaikoura Coast, and even in towards Wellington and Wairarapa just to start the day on Thursday. But as this whole system pulls away, high pressure rebuilds back across New Zealand, and by Thursday and Friday, most of us are in for drier weather once again. A few showers still in the far southern parts there, and those southwesterly winds keeping things on the cool side. That's it from me, from metservice.com.